Making one single YouTube video is basically 5 part-time jobs. You're the researcher, the writer, the thumbnail guy, the editor, and the data analyst. Most of that work isn't the fun creative part. It's the boring grind that quietly eats at your entire weekend. So I went out, I found 5 AI tools that handle about 80% of that boring stuff for you. Not the creative magic, you still get to be the talent, just the soul-crushing busy work that nobody actually enjoys. I'm going to walk you through each one, solving one very specific headache. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which tool fixes which problem. So let's get into it. First headache, research. You've got a video idea, but you've got 14 tabs open, 3 PDFs, a Reddit thread, and absolutely zero clue how to turn any of this into a coherent video. And this is where NotebookLM comes in. It's free, by the way, which is really nice. You drop in all of your sources, article, PDFs, and even a YouTube link, and it actually reads every word of it for you. Then you just ask it questions like you're talking to a really smart friend who actually did the reading. Stuff like, what are my 3 biggest arguments here? Or give me one surprising stat. And every answer points right back to the exact source, so you never accidentally make things up. But here's the move I'd steal. Ask it for stuff that it disagrees with. Type in, where do these sources contradict each other? Because that tension, that's usually where your best, freshest angle is hiding. So those 14 tabs, gone. You've got your facts and your angle in about 10 minutes instead of half a day. Okay, headache number 2, the blank page. You've got all of your research, but turning it into a script that actually sounds like a human being, and specifically like you, that's the part that takes forever and makes you want to close the laptop. Now, you can use any chat AI for a first pass, but the one built specifically for YouTube is Subscriber. And the genuinely cool part about it is that it learns your voice. You feed it a few of your old scripts and it stops sounding like a polite robot and starts sounding like, well, you. It'll throw out a bunch of hook options, structure the whole thing for you, and even flag the spots where your audience might start to drift. One honest note though, and this is important, do not just read whatever it hands you. Treat that first draft like a sparring partner, not the final answer. Keep the lines that sound like you, cut the ones that feel stiff, and add jokes only you would make. The tool gets you to a real draft in one sitting instead of 3, but you bring the personality. Now let's come to number 3, and this one is sneaky titles. You can make the single best video on the entire platform, but if your title is weak, nobody will ever click it. And sitting there trying to brainstorm 40 titles by yourself at midnight is genuinely one of the stupidest parts of this whole job. Taja AI takes that off your plate. You give it your video and it spits out a big pile of title and thumbnail text options in seconds. Each title gets a score for how likely it is to get clicks. So instead of guessing or going with whatever your tired brain feels like at midnight, you've got a real read on which one is the strongest. It writes your descriptions and your chapters too, which, let's be honest, is busy work that nobody enjoys. My tip, have it generate 20 titles, delete the boring ones, then tweak your top 3 by hand so they feel like a person still wrote them. The AI gets you about 90% of the way there, and then you just add the last spark. All right, number 4 is repurposing. This is one that most people skip, and it's quietly leaving the most growth on the table. You spend hours making one long video. Opus Clip takes that exact same video and automatically hunts down the best moments and then turns them into short clips for shorts, TikToks, Reels, all of it. It even adds captions for you, reframes everything so your face stays centered, and ranks each clip by how likely it is to actually pop off. So one video you already made quietly turns into 8 or 10 little pieces of content, all pointing you back to your channel. The tip here is simple. Don't post all of them. Pick the 3 highest scoring clips and only post those, because flooding people with your weak clips just teaches the algorithm to show you to fewer humans. You want quality over quantity, even with the free stuff. All right, last one, analytics. Your dashboard is wall-to-wall graphs, and you genuinely have no idea what any of it is trying to tell you and what to actually do next. VidIQ basically reads your analytics for you and turns all of it into a simple to-do list. It'll tell you which of your videos are quietly overperforming, where exactly viewers are clicking away, and what to make next based on what's already working for you specifically. The one number I'd actually keep an eye on is your average view duration and the exact second people tend to leave. Find that drop off, go look at what was happening right there on the screen, and then just do less of that. I'm serious. This one little habit will fix your attention faster than any tip mentioned on this entire list. All right, so there you go. That's the whole boring 80% basically handled for you. Research, scripting, titles, repurposing, analytics, 5 tools, one for each headache. But here's the part I really don't want you to miss. Not a single one of these makes the video for you. All they do is clear the junk off your desk so you've got the time and the brain space for the one thing they can never take, which is your taste, your story, the actual reason why people hit subscribe in the first place. So don't go sign up for all 5 today. Just pick one headache that's hurting you the most right now. Try that tool this week and let the boring part run itself for a change. And if this saved you a weekend, you know exactly what to do. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.